Welcome to Winging It, playing Arkham Horror the card game. This is Return to a Phantom of Truth, continuing my Minh and Silas campaign through Return to Carcosa. This is a blind run for me, not through Carcosa, but for the return version. Hopefully I will get all the rules correctly this time. This one doesn't have a lot of changes. It just has some new locations that I have randomized. So I didn't pull all the new locations. I know some people like to do that with these returns just to see all the new ones, but I've actually played it straight. We might see all the old locations, but we might see all the new ones, but most likely we'll have a mix. A quick note about the board. This is aside from the Egypt scenario and Lost in Time and Space, this is the scenario that has the most location connectors. And with 3 packs of the connector tokens I have 15 connectors, which is just enough. However, in setting this up, I realized that one of them has gone missing. So this connector up here, I had to use 2 one-ways. And now I may have to order more tokens because that will drive me nuts. So that's why that is that way. Anyway, for deck upgrades, you can look in the link below and see the changes that I've made to these decks. As mentioned, I can say Haster all I want because I didn't heed Daniel's warning, so I don't have to worry about that. That was actually more of a concession to the fact that I'm recording this and trying to narrate things and not wanting to play that little mini game with myself. So the only other change in the return version is that there are these 2 treacheries that when we put the Organist into play, that we have to shuffle into the encounter deck. So we'll do that when that happens. Hopefully, I will not forget. We will go up and draw up opening hands. Here is Minh getting 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's from Studious. 2 Studious. Okay, we did not get the Tarot, which is one thing we really want in our opening hand. So we will keep the Lagrange and the Dark Horse and toss everything else. So we get to draw another 5 cards, hoping for one of Tarots. 1, making it not bad. 2, 3. Okay, it's a weakness. 3. Okay. 4 and 5. Oh, okay. Well, so the Tarot's going to cost us 3 when it comes into play, which is going to make it kind of expensive. So, yuck. But such is life. Silas, 5 cards. Alright, we have a meat cleaver, weapon. We have the track shoes, Time Worn brand. 2 Time Worn brands. Oh, and we get this weakness that we will get rid of. Okay, Stunning Blow. Well, I don't think... So we'll keep the Stunning Blow... The track shoes. Do you care about the Stunning Blow? Not really. We'll keep the track shoes and Time Worn brand. I prefer to try and get Peter out. So, draw 3 cards. Okay. Oh, we got another meat cleaver. We got a lucky. We can replace Dreams of the Deep. You Catastrophe. Cool. It's actually not really a card you want in Silas's opening hand because you want to be able to have some skill cards to get out, but still nice. I think while I want to have the track shoes out, we'll put the Time Worn brand into play, and then we can just play the track shoes as we get there. Notably, he doesn't have a lot of skill cards in his hand, so that is obviously less than ideal. Another note about this map is crazy big. I'm going to struggle very much to be able to show their threat area and all their items for each of these investigators, just because the map is taking up so much of the space. So I will do my best. Just work with me on trying to be patient with me as I try to present all the information in a way that is useful. All right, we are looking at the Act. Of course, we are on the conviction route, so this is going to be the act. This conviction act. Although on the front it's the same, but the backside will be different. Okay, objectives: spend the requisite number of clues to advance, which is 4. At the end of the round, if there are 3 or more doom in play, advance. Okay, that is the act. The agenda. I'm going to actually switch these and put the agenda on top. But the agenda. While you have more conviction than doubt, this agenda gains. When checking the doom threshold, doom on the other cards other than this agenda subtract from the total doom in play instead of adding to it. So, we'll switch these around for my sanity. Not that I have a lot. Alright, so let's, and then we'll reveal this location, which I will not try to pronounce. 2 Shroud, 4 clues. 4 Shroud, 2 clues. And you can spend a resource and move to any rail location. So there's 2 clues here. Alright. So I think the first thing we will try to do, we can, let's see, play Labranche. Well, let's see, if we investigate, we can get up to 2 up. We really want to be 3 up, you know, because you have 3s in the bag. Which we could do with Curiosity. Might be overkill for this. But, unless Silas has something he can commit. He does not really. Now we're beating the skulls, and we're beating the elder things. I think we'll just risk going 2 up. Alright, so... Oh, Labranche has 2 resources. Okay. Well... that will change things. Okay. Actually, that makes it easier. We'll spend 2 resources to play Labranche. I was thinking she was 3 resources for some reason. We will spend 1 resource to play Winging It, and then we will commit a deduction that will up our... So that lowers the shot to 3. She's at 4 intellect. Deduction gives her 5, and we'll add an icon to make it 6. So 6v3, we're 3 up to get these 2 clues. Alright, 0. That is 2 clues. Then she'll tap Labranche to get a resource. She'll grab another resource, and this will allow her to play Dark Horse or Pathfinder, I guess, at the beginning of next turn, which we want to get Pathfinder down. Mobility is going to be great on this. So, all right, Silas. I don't see there really being too much for him to do this scenario. Or at the beginning, he's not going to be getting clues. So, we're just going to get enemy management stuff in play. So, we'll spend 5 resources to put out Time-Worn Brand. And then for his next 2 actions, he will take 2 resources. Which will give him enough to play Track Shoes next turn. So, which is really good. We still want Peter out at some point, but... Alright, we have Upkeep. Min will get a Perception. Is that 3? Silas. Another Track Shoes. 3. Okay, Doom goes on the agenda. We'll draw a card. Frozen in Fear. Oh, man. Okay. That is Min is Frozen in Fear. Fortunately, we can use Pathfinder to move, so. Okay, Stealthy Bayeki on Silas. It's a 5-2. While he's exhausted, he gets -3 fight. Okay. Well. Question is, can we hit it? I mean, it might as well just try to evade it, right? We're only at 4. Okay. Yeah, I think trying to evade is the way to go. We're going to have him go first so that he can take advantage of Min's extra icon. He will commit track shoes, since we have 2 of them. And then take Min's extra icon, which will get him up to 6. So we're going at 6v3 for the evade. -1. It's evaded. Okay, we will spend 3, play track shoes. And then he is going to go at 6. Let's see, he's exhausted, so he gets 3, so he's down to 2. We're at 6v2, swinging with the brand. Alright, that is the amount of doom in play, which is 1. So he is dead. Alright. It's pretty decent. We have some mobility now. Min will spend 3 resources to play Pathfinder. She will tap Pathfinder and move up to Luxembourg. There are 2 clues. 2 Shroud, victory 1. After you enter if there's at least 1 Bayeki in any play, reveal a random token. Raise moves to the guards. Okay, well, that is not an issue, because there's not one in play. I'm glad I did this first, actually. Okay, I think we will, let's see, we've taken 1 action. We want to be able to clear this Frozen Fear. How much do we care about the Frozen Fear? Not that much, actually. So, we can investigate, tap Laverange, get a resource, and then we'll be able to play Dark Horse next turn. Okay, so we'll investigate committing Perception. Up by 4. We already used her icon. Do we want to use Perception? You know what? Actually, I think Perception is, well, yeah, I want to just see more of my deck. So yeah, we're up by 4. It's fine. Okay, that is a pass. There's only 1 doom in play. And she gets to draw a card. Okay, well, there's the Death Tarot. So, question is it better to get that into play or Dark Horse into play? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I know that we will tap Laverange to get a resource. And then we will grab another resource. And the next turn we can either play one or the other. Okay, getting rid of Frozen Fear. We have not used our extra icon yet. We are at 4v3. I could use Curiosity, which would give us just the 1 willpower, unfortunately. But we can add an extra icon to make it the 2 willpower up. So that gets her to 6v3, so 3 up is good. That's where we want to be. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, that is -1. We pass. Prison of Fear is gone. Alright, it is time for upkeep. Silas, or Minh, will get the Man of the Pallid Mask. So he spawns the location furthest from all investigators. I think 1, 2, 3. We could put him. Yeah, I think it goes here. It could go up there, but we'll put him there for now. That's fine. If I recall correctly, it's a low shroud anyway. Okay, we're up to 3 resources. And Silas will get Take Heart. If we need some money, that's the way to do it. Get our meat cleaver down. I would like to get some skills, actually. So, okay. We are at 2 doom. We definitely want to advance this round. Actually, I guess we could advance next round. Okay. Spires of Carcosa attached to your location. Place 2 doom on that location. There's no doom on attached location. Discard card. Spires of Carcosa. And then investigate. Okay. And Silas will get Deadly Fate. Test 3 power. If you fail, discard card from the top of the counter deck until an enemy is discarded. You must either draw an enemy or attacks you. Okay, well, I don't think he cares particularly about passing this. We're at, what? 2 willpower. This is a perfect Take Heart. Perfect Take Heart test. So, yeah. We'll commit Take Heart to this. 2v3. Elder Sign, which is +0. You may commit a skill card from the discard pile to this test, which is, we have no skill card, so we fail because it only gives us +0, which is fine. It means Take Heart goes off. So we get 2 cards and 2 resources, which is nice. So our 2 cards will be Grizzly Totem and Defiance. Okay. It's the level 0 Defiance. And we get the 2 resources, so we can play some stuff. We need a profound lack of skill cards, though. Okay, and then we just discard, what, until we get a draw, or discard cards on top of the counter deck until an enemy is discarded, okay? Swift Bayaki. He's a 2/3/2. When he would move via hunter keyword, instead move it 1 location at a time until it enters its prey's location. If it moves more than 1 location at its effect, it does not attack this phase. It's 2/3/2. Not a big deal. Alright, so let's have Minh go first. He's going to try to clear those Spires of Carcosa. Or, yeah, we can advance. And then we don't care about the Spires of Carcosa that much. So, the question is, do we play Dark Horse or do we play the Tarot? Dark Horse seems more valuable. Okay. She'll spend 3 and play Dark Horse. She will investigate to get the clue. She is at 5v3. That is -2. If you fail, lose 1 resource for each point you fail by. We did not fail. So we get this clue. We will go ahead and spend all the clues to advance. Okay, if you've spent clues to advance, sponsor side Organist enemy, hopeless side divide him, side face up, advance side 2A, farthest from all investigators, which we already determined where the man in the pallid mask is. So, hopeless I defied him is this version. He is a 5, no health, 3, hunter, cannot be damaged. After the Organist moves from the Hunter keyword, if it is unengaged, resolve its Hunter keyword again. The Organist cannot attack this phase. Limit once per round. He does 3 horror. And he goes here. So he's just going to be going after us. So now we are looking at the new agenda, which is Stalked by Shadows. Spend 2 clues as a group. Either place 1 doom on the current agenda or automatically evade the Organist. Objectives: survive 3 nights. Okay, so we're just running away from the Organist, who's going to be hunting us. Alright, so Min has 1 more turn. The doom counts against us, but it's not a big deal, except that just makes the skulls super bad right now. But I think it is worth it for her to tap Lagrange and then grab a resource. And yeah, take an action to get a resource, and that way we can put the tarot in play next turn, and then she's investigating a 6, which is just really good. So, not too worried about the Spires of Carcosa, except for the fact that they make those skulls so bad. Okay, so Silas is going at 6v2 to hit this Swift Bayaki. He is up by 4, which is enough to beat the skulls. So we will just attack 6v2. Alright, -2. That is 2 damage. Here we go again. -2. It's dead. And since we have 3 resources, I will spend them to put the Grizzly Totem into play. Which, I don't have any skill cards to really utilize with that, but eventually I plan to. So, alright, so it is the enemy phase. The Organist, he will take the shortest route, which I think comes to Notre Dame. Because he would be 1 away from Min, yeah. So he will come that way. And then we will do upkeep. Let's see, let's put Dark Horse up here and Madame Lagrange underneath so we can tap her. Alright, Min will get another Wing It and a resource. Silas. Oh, Peter Sylvester. Wish I hadn't just spent all my resources. Okay. So, we put Doom on the agenda. We are at 1 of 6 Doom because of the Spires of Carcosa counting against us. And we will draw a card. Haunting Shadow. You must either choose 1. Spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. Well, we will take 2 damage because we don't have any clues to spend. That's not great, but we'll put 1 of the damage on the barrage. Silas. Swift Bayaki. We just did this. Okay. don't really mind if the Organist comes in and engages Silas. So he's okay. Min does not want to be hanging around here. Well, she can Pathfinder, though. So we investigate, and then move. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, we wanted to spend 3 to play... Yeah. 3 to play our Tarot. So, put this into our Dark Horse here, so we've got all of our statty things together. Okay, we will investigate Spires of Carcosa. We are at 6v2. -2. We do not fail. And we will go at 6v2 again. -4. We still pass. So I just realized the mistake I did make. Now, the mistake I did make was I was supposed to shuffle these treacheries into, along with the encounter discard pile. So we'll keep the ones that we drew after. Well, these will all go into this deck. So, apologies. We can assume it won't affect the outcome too much. Alright, Min will tap Pathfinder. And I have to say, I'm reasonably happy with how set up Min is at this point. She feels like she's in a really good spot for us being as short as we are in to have, you know, basically 11 resources worth of assets in play. So, thank LeBranche for that. Okay, so the thing about the Organist is he will move 2, but he won't actually do damage because yeah. After the Organist moves, it cannot attack again this phase. Wait. After the Organist moves from the Hunter keyword, if it is unengaged, resolve its Hunter keyword. Yeah, it cannot attack this phase, right? So he will not attack if he moves and moves again. He'll just be on Silas, and Silas has no problem evading him. So that's not a problem. Alright, so Silas now has to deal with this Swift Bayaki. So he is up by 4. And, oh, the skulls are now worth 3, so that's fine. Alright, -3. Pass. 2 damage. Swinging with the Time-Worn Brand again. -1. It is dead. Alright, the Organist moves. And he moves and he moves. He goes on to Silas, but again, he does not attack him. Thankfully, because... Oh, the reason they each have a horror, I forgot to say, is because due to burning down the house, they each have a horror from the interlude. So, yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, thankfully he does not attack him, since that would take Silas down to 1 sanity with no soak left, which is no good. Oh, actually, before all that, Silas had 1 action left, which he would take a resource. The goal being to get Peter down. Alright, so let's draw some cards. Min will get Analytical Mind. Okay, we definitely want to get that down. Do we take a resource? I don't think we take a resource, because what we can do is we can LeBranche and then take a resource next turn to play Analytical Mind after that. Plus, she doesn't have a lot that she wants to commit right now. Silas, not without a fight. That's a good card to have. And he's up to 3 resources, which means he can play Peter. So, not bad. Alright, we are at 4 of 6 Doom. Getting to the end of the first night. Min will get marked by the sign. That's 2 willpower. If you fail, take 2 horror. If the man of the paladin mask is in play, the horror is considered direct. It has +2 difficulty. Okay, she's at 5v2. No, 5v4. So, how much do we care about getting 2 direct horror right now? I don't know. I really don't want the horror right now, so Silas will commit Not Without a Fight, which has 2 willpower icons because he's engaged with the Organist. And Min will add 1 to it to make it 3. So she's at 5, 6, 7, 8 v4. So we're up by 4. Now Silas cannot pull this card back. Okay, that's -2. I just realized that I could not commit Not Without a Fight because that was a peril. So, Min just takes 2 direct horror. She has no resources to lose. It's unfortunate. Let's hope she gets out her Ancient Stone. Okay. Silas gets test 4 intellect. If you fail, either remove 1 doom from the current agenda or take 1 horror for each point you fail by. Alright. Let's see. I don't have a way to commit intellect to this. So, we're just going to remove a doom. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We're going 2v4. Okay, -1. We're not going to take all that horror, so we're just removing a doom from the agenda. Okay. Not a biggie. Min just needs to get out our Ancient Stone. Okay. So Min is going to tap Pathfinder and move up here. This location. So let's see what we got. Okay. Double the base value of all your skills. Alright, there's 2 clues. 6 round. Okay, so that would put her at 8v6 already. So yeah, and then 9, 10 v6. So that seems good. Go at 10v6. That's including the Dark Horse and the Tarot. There's -2. That's a clue. 10v6 again. -3. Alright. And then she will tap Labranche. Get a resource. And for her last action, she will take a resource. And then we can play Analytical Mind next turn. Alright, so Silas will evade the Organist. Now he can use Not Without a Fight, which gives him 2 agility. So he's at 5, 6, 7. v3, up by 4. We tap the original totem, but there's no reason to. Alright, the amount of doom in play, just 3. So we pass. -3. So we would, without that, we would be at 5v3. So we gotta leave it committed. It's fine. He's evaded. So it's not a big deal. We will spend 3 resources to play Peter Sylvester. And then I guess we will move. We will test track shoes. We are at 6v3. I'll just try to open up one of those locations. +1. We are successful. So we're going to move up here and see what's here. Alright. Forced. After you reveal it, you must either take 2 horror or shuffle all your non-weakness cards from your hand into your deck, then draw an equal number of cards. So the question is, how much do I like my hand? I mean, I like having the lucky, I like having the catastrophe. I think we'll just take 2 horror and put it on Peter. That's not a big deal. And there are 2 clues there. And a victory point. A shot of 3. Alright. So, doing the thing. It's okay. Organist readies. Then we'll draw Perception. Okay. She's at 3. Silas will draw a Stunning Blow. And a resource. Alright. We are at 4 of 6 Doom. Again. Man will get Deadly Fate. Has 3 willpower. If you fail, discard cards from the top of the counter deck until an enemy is discarded. You need to draw that enemy. I don't want to fail this test, but I don't really have a way to pass it. Unless I were to like do something crazy like commit Analytical Mind. So we're going at 5v3. Oh, let's see. We healed horror from here. 5v3 for men. Okay, -2. We pass, actually. That's good. And then Silas will draw. Spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. We have no clues, so we will take 2 damage. Okay, I think Min. Well, she spends 3 resources definitely to put Analytical Mind into play. Right down here below Pathfinder. And then she will Pathfinder into this location. We will tap Labranche to get a resource. We will play Winging It out of her discard, which lowers the Shroud to 2. So she's at 6v2. We could commit a card just to get Analytical Mind card draw, but I don't think we want to do that. That's 6v2. -4. Okay. That's 2 clues. And we'll shuffle Winging It back in. And we got our second victory point location. So we could spin the 2 clues to put a Doom on the agenda to advance it, but I don't know that there's really a need right now. I think she'll just move to open up new locations. So she'll move here, and we will see this is Reveal the top card of each investigator's deck. You may play an asset revealed by this effect, paying its cost under your control. Shuffle each investigator's deck. Yeah, that's pretty useless, but I mean, the other one gives you ammo, which, since we don't have many weapons using ammo, doesn't really help us either, so it's fine. Maybe we need to cruise over and deal with that man in the pallid mask. Might be a good idea. All right, so the Organist will move, and he'll come to Silas. He does not do the horror to him, thankfully. It is now upkeep. And draws a Grizzly Totem. That is a thing to get into play, maybe. And Silas draws a Grizzly Totem, but he already has one in play. So that's just an icon. Okay, so we're at 2 resources. For Silas, we are at 5 of 6 Doom. And we'll draw encounters. Test it to his will. If there are no Doom in play, you can search or otherwise test if you discard 2 cards from your hand at random. Okay. Okay, well, so Doom in play is 5. Testing, our willpower is 5. We will commit Inquiring Mind. And we will tap Analytical Mind to draw a card, which is Unexpected Courage. Alright, so we're adding an icon to Inquiring Mind, which makes it 4, so we're up by 4 on this. We do not want to discard 2 cards at random from my hand. Actually, it doesn't matter. Too bad. I would like to have the totem down, but discarding Winging It would definitely not be bad. Okay, well, we are discarding 2 cards at random from our hands. Let's hope that Winging It is one of them. Okay, we are discarding Unexpected Courage and the Grizzly Totem. Not Winging It. Too bad. Wah wah. Alright, Silas. 2 more damage. He's getting damaged. Oh, we can heal this horror off Peter. Silas has had more trouble with damage in this campaign than I'm used to him having. Okay. So Min has already done Analytical Mind. Silas could just sit here and play with our friend here for a little bit. Get out the Meat Cleaver. I think that makes a lot of sense, actually. And then Men could just go over and handle the Man in the Pallid Mask so that we're not getting that direct horror treachery. Okay, so I think Men will Pathfinder the Canal, which is a 4-shot, 2-clue, victory point 1, and as a trigger after you invade an enemy at this location, move that enemy into a connecting location. Send them down the river. Men will move into this location. Okay. Shroud of 1. There are 4 clues. Forced after you successfully investigate. You cannot leave until the end of this round. I feel like I'm getting all of the normal ones of these. My shuffling is bad. I shuffled all of these. Unless, Matt just trolled us and gave us copies of the same ones again to drive us mad. I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. So, and my apologies, you aren't going to see any of the new cool ones. But it's the way that it is. Okay, so the Man in the Pallid Mask, we would be investigating a 3 to defeat him. So we are at 6v3. We're not getting the skulls, so we will commit a perception to this. We're 8v3. This is our second action. +1. So we get a tally mark for the man in the pallid mask. And you cannot move from this location. I am going to tap Labranche. Oh, we have to draw a card from that perception. There's a curiosity, which is pretty worthless right now. We will tap Labranche to get a resource, which we will spend to play Winging It, reducing the shroud to 0, and we will investigate to get a clue. Alright, that is -5, but it's a shroud of 0, so we can't go below 0. So we get a clue, and we get Winging It in our discard pile. So, cool. We got a lowly curiosity. So she pathfindered, moved, yeah, investigated. Alright, so Silas. Question is, Min is kind of in trouble if she draws an enemy. Isn't she? But at the same point, staying over here, now we can go. Alright, so let's, we'll go ahead and evade the Organist. We'll, commit Defiance to this. Going at, we'll name the skulls. We're at 4, 5, 6v3. I guess we'll tap the Grizzly Totem. Well, actually 4, 5, 6, 7v3. We're up by 4. So there's no point in tapping the Grizzly Totem because we're smashing the test. Alright, that is -2. We pass even without the Defiance, so we can pull the Defiance back. The Organist is evaded. Okay. So Silas will move for second action. We'll test the track shoes up by 3. We can't beat the skulls, but it's fine. Okay, we fail, so we don't get to use track shoes. They are exhausted. Last action, we'll just move here. We just want to be close to Min in case she draws an enemy. Alright. The Organist readies. We'll draw a card. We get another Pathfinder. Ooh, double Pathfinder. What a threat that is. Especially on this. Okay, we're not taking a resource. So let's get the resource. You can play as Meat Cleaver for some horror healing. Not that he needs it, apparently. And we advance the agenda, which in this case is a good thing. Disengage from each enemy engaged with him or her and move to a connecting location. Move the Organist one location away from the nearest investigator. So I'm not going to move. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move Silas one location here. And we'll leave the Organist there. That just keeps him far away from Min. So, you know, I did all that work to move over there, and now I realize that I don't necessarily want. I mean, he can get there and do things he needs to do, so. Yeah. Not my best use of time, or whatever. But we're keeping the Organist far away. So that's kind of the plan. Alright. The next agenda is the same as the last agenda, only it is only a 5 doom threshold, so it's not too bad. Basically, right now, we're just trying to get victory points. It's kind of the goal. I don't even know why I moved. Oh yeah, I do know why. Okay, so Min gets Torturous Chords. Test 4 willpower. If you fail, okay, with 1 resource per each point you fail. I don't really want that. So we will commit Curiosity, adding an icon. So we're at 5, 6, and then 7 because of her analytical mind, or because of her ability. And we will tap Analytical Mind to draw a card, which will be a Eureka. Okay, we are at 4, 5, 6, 7. V5. Up by 2 is good. With the skulls being worth 0. Zero. Nice. Okay. Torturous Chords is passed. Silas. Deadly Fate. Until an enemy is discarded. Okay. Again, I guess we don't care about passing this too much. We're going to get 3v3. Tell you what, I'll commit Defiance, and I will name the Elder Thing token. It gives us a lot of ways to pass this, just because I don't really want to mess with an enemy right now. +1, we will pull back Defiance. We passed. And that's it. Alright. I think Min goes first. She will, I guess, just investigate. I was thinking I would get Winging It from her discard. But actually, I'd like to get the Pathfinder down, so. Yeah, we can't do that this turn anyway, but whatever. We'll just investigate. Up by a lot. -2. Up by a lot. She's at 6 feet 1. Okay. Investigating again. -1. And I was thinking I would get a resource to play Pathfinder, but I think it's just more important to investigate and get this last clue so that we don't have to worry about not being able to move off this location next turn. -2. Got the clue. Alright. Good deal. That is that. Now it's Silas's turn. I think he'll come here because we want to know what that location actually is. So I'll move here. Okay, when your turn begins, if you are there, draw 1 card. Group it once per round. Nice. 2 clues. And we don't have to stop here, so that's nice. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, we wanted to play the Meat Cleaver. We'll spend 3 resources to play the Meat Cleaver. Spray it right here. The Time Worn brand. I don't think there's anything else we really want to play. Maybe we can restore a card, but oh no, if it's weakness, we take 2 damage and we don't want to do that. So, I guess we just take a resource. Yeah. Alright. That's the end of the round. The Organist moves and moves. Min will draw. Winging It again. Are we taking a resource? We're not taking a resource. Silas. Not without a fight. Alright, we're at 1 of 5 doom. We'll get hunted by Bayaki. Test 6. Agility. If you fail, reveal the top X cards. If at least one Bayaki. One horror. Do we have a way to pass this? We don't. So I really don't want to commit Eureka to this. So yeah, we're just going to get 3v6. Let's take it on the chin. Okay, it's -1, so we discard 4 cards, because how much we fail by, or we don't discard, we reveal, so top 4. So if we get an omen, we take a horror. That is an omen, so we're going to take a horror. No enemies. Okay, and then we're going to shuffle this back in. So she'll take a horror, which we can put on the barrage. Oh goodness, we need to get an ancient stone out. And Silas will draw Figure in the Shadows. Okay, we have more. Check the campaign log. If you have more doubt than conviction, we don't. If you have more conviction than doubt, resolve the Organist Hunter keyword. So what does that mean? So yeah, it's fortuitous that he is on Silas because it does nothing. So that's a blank. Happy with that? Alright, so yeah. I don't think there's, I mean, Silas could just sit there and evade the guy. That's good. So how much does Min want to get another Pathfinder out? I don't know how, like, really important that is. Because we could get both those clues off the canal now. I'm winging it from our discard pile. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so Min will Pathfinder into the canal. She will tap LaGrange to get a resource. And she will spend that resource to play Winging It. She lowers this round to 3. She's going at 6v3. She will commit Eureka, which draws her a card from Analytical Mind, which is Lost Soul. Now we have to resolve that. Okay, so we have more conviction than doubt. Test your willpower versus your intellect. If you fail, take 2 damage. Okay, we'll just take this one on the chin. So, I actually think our intellect is boosted because of the Eureka that's committed. And we added an icon too. So, did we want to add the icon? We're at 6. That would be 73. No, we don't add the icon. So anyway, our willpower is 5v7. So yeah. All right, we're going at 5v7. Don't expect to pass this. -3, we take 2 damage. Okay, well that was exciting and fun. Now let's finish resolving Eureka, or the an intellect test. So we are at up by 3, up by 4, 7v4. -1. We get 2 clues. And then we get to look at the top 3 cards and pick one. So do we want... Actually, the guts might be better. I don't know how much clue acceleration we really need right now. And we've gotten all the victory point locations. So, I'll take guts. We have some defense. Okay, she'll move, I guess, here. Or do we want to just go? We can go here. The, doesn't really hurt anything to be there with the Organist. Given that we're just going to evade him. So, we can start putting clues on the agenda to make an advance and get out of here. Let's see. If we do it now, then we'll be at 3 of 5 doom. And then we can get next turn. And then yeah, I think it makes sense to do that this turn. But anyway, let's do our test first. So she ends there. Right? She Pathfinder, did the investigate, and then moved. Does she have anything else to do? We don't want to get the king in yellow. Don't want to draw. She could probably, let's go to no. We'll just investigate to get this clue. So we're up at we're 6v3. Investigate. -3. Okay, she gets a clue. Alright, Silas starts in his location. He can draw a card, which he will do. He gets a stunning blow. You know, actually, we don't want to advance it too quickly, because we still got victory point enemies to get, don't we? Alright, so he wants to evade this guy. So we are at 6v3 on the evade. -2. He's evaded. I think we'll move in. Oh, no, we don't want to leave. Well, we can move in here and then move back. And that's a good plan. So I just want to open this up. So up here and see what we got. Each enemy gets plus after you successfully evade an enemy measured down by 3 or more. Turn, you may take an additional action this turn. That's nice, but it's not the Doom thing. So this is one of the new ones. There are 2 clues there. Okay, we will track shoes to get back. $63. $0. So we get to go back. And I don't know. Potentially I will do. I guess we can just grab a resource. Because why not? 3 resources. Okay. The Organist comes back. Oh, we were going to spend 2 of the clues. Do this trigger. Put that is here. Spend 2 clues. Either place 1 Doom like our agenda, which we will do. Automatically evade the Organist. Okay, cool. We'll draw a card. We get Madame Branche. And we're not grabbing a resource. Silas. Medical prowess. And more resources than he knows what to do with. Maybe we can get another Time Warner brand out. Dual wield those guys. Alright, we are at 3 of 5 doom. And drawing encounters. Man gets... Hey, if he's in play, attacks each investigator in player order, regardless of current location. If he is not in play, search the deck for him and put him in farthest location. So... So, we're going to 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I guess we'll put him here. It's better. Yeah, it's fine. We can beat that test. Alright. Get more marks for the man of the Pallid Mask. Silas will get a praying Bayaki. Okay. This is 4 remaining sanity, which he is. Swap praying Bayaki's fight and evade values. So we do have 4 remaining sanity. I'm going to have Min go first. She will draw a card because of the location she's at. Kind of hoping it would be an ancient stone. But okay. We'll investigate at 6v3. We'll commit Lionel Morbange. 7v3. We'll tap Analytical Mind. We're kind of just doing this for the card draw. Grab a card. Guts. Just kind of hoping that I could get that ancient stone still. Alright. 7v3. Alright, 0. She passes, she gets that clue. First action. Second, or she will tap Pathfinder to move here. She will move here now. So you discard a card. He's got a free trigger. Discard a card from your hand to gain resource equal to the number of willpower icons on this card. Playing Dark Horse, that's not really very useful. We have a 2 clues and 2 shroud. Alright, so we investigated, Pathfindered, and moved. We have 1 action left. We will tap Lebranche to get a resource. And then our last action we'll take a resource. And then we should be able to get our other Pathfinder into play. So we can just be totally broken. Okay. We do have this Not Without a Fight, which will be, we have 2 enemies engaged on us. So let's commit this Praying Bayaki's worth 5 fight. With the Time Warner brand, we're at 6. We can go, that gives us 3 fights, so 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're at 9v5, up by 4. -3. So if we pull this back, we would only be at 6. Yeah, 6v5. So 9v5 was. We gotta leave it committed, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. Okay, but it is what it is. Okay, so he takes 2 damage. Alright. Oh, I forgot we have the lucky, actually. Maybe we lucky that one? Nah. Alright. We will maybe commit we're going to use the meat cleaver. So we're at 5v5 with the meat cleaver. We will commit Defiance and add an icon. So that gets to 5, 6, 7 with the meat cleaver. So 7v5, and then we have the lucky. And we have the catastrophe. So should be able to beat everything. -1. Oh, so we still have to leave Defiance committed to beat this. That's fine. He's dead, and our horror goes back. Alright, and then we now need to evade the Organist. So we will commit. We're at 6v3. Commit the Grizzly Totem to be 73 up by 4. -2. He is evaded. Nice. Okay. So the catastrophe, not getting to play it for a big bomb effect, but it's just nice to have it in my hand because I know I can't fail when I'm up by when I am up by 4. So that's cool. Okay, we will spend, I guess, 2 clues. To put a doom on the agenda. Alright, the Organist will come back. Min draws. King in yellow. We don't have a hand thing to... Actually, we have nothing in our hands right now, right? So, that's pretty cool. We'll grab a resource so that we can play Pathfinder. Silas will draw Resourceful. Okay. And the agenda will advance. Okay. Each investigator disengages from each enemy engaged with him or her. May move to a connecting location. Moving the Organist 1 location away from the nearest investigator to a location with no investigators if possible. Alright, we will move the Organist up to here. And Min can move 1 location away. So we wanted to be here anyway. We'll do that. Alright, and we don't have to spawn Jordan Perry because we burned the house down. Definitely worth the horror. Okay, so let's resolve some encounters. Maybe we'll get a victory point enemy. Okay. Sign of Haster. Haster. I can say it. Alright, attach the sign of Haster to either current agenda or current act. Time an investigator takes 1 or more horror, he or she takes an additional horror. Oof. Well, we're not advancing the act ever. We're not, it doesn't matter. That's just extra horror for the rest of the scenario. That could be a problem. I didn't show the act, the agenda, but it's the same. 5 Shroud. And if, when that ends, we're in good shape. We win the scenario. Alright, so that's no good. And then Silas will get hunted by Bayaki. Alright, test 6. I mean, we could get a victory point with this, so maybe we just don't boost it. Yeah. We're testing, we're at 6v6 anyway. So let's just go 6v6. -3. So we reveal 3 cards. If there's an omen, and if there's a Bayaki, we draw it. If there's an omen, we take a horror. Okay, we got a Bayaki. And stealthy Bayaki. Well, I think we'll take the praying. Oh no, we'll take the stealthy Bayaki because we can hit it in one shot. Even if it's got 5. We can beat a 5 fight. We've got cards for that. Indeed we do. Alright, so let's see what Min can do as far as King and Yellow goes. Well, first thing she'll do is spend 3 resources to put down Pathfinder. So she's got 2 of those. Alright, we do not have enough to commit to the Man of the Pallid Mask test. So it makes sense that we would just start drawing cards, I assume. Alright, so we'll draw a card. Grizzly Totem. Could play that next turn, but do we really care? I don't think so. Let's draw another card. We're just trying to get intellect icons. Ancient Stone. This is the heal that much horror. Okay, well, that could be good. Do we want to play that? I think we do. So we will tap Labranche. Get a resource. And that way, we can play that Ancient Stone at the end of our turn. Okay, nice. Oh, did I reveal an omen? It was... Yes, we did. Okay, so we had to take a horror, which it means we take 2 horror, which goes on Peter. Yuck. Okay, so... Stealthy Bayaki. We just gotta hit him. 4. We're going at 6v5. We will commit a Stunning Blow, which gets 75, and a Grizzly Totem will make it 8v5. So 8v5 here. Tentacle. Okay, well, here we go. We are going to play Catastrophe, which turns into an Elder Sign, which means we pass, and we can commit a card to this, which we will take, not without a fight. It comes back into our hand, and we can pull Stunning Blow back, because we didn't need it. And this guy is dead. So, hey, let's hear it for you, Catastrophe. That was nice. Okay, so would like to get that back into my hand now. Oh, we could have drawn a card at the beginning of this time around, but we didn't. So, I know how we can do it, actually. We will move here. We will do the track shoes test. We are at 6v3, and we will commit Resourceful. Be 7v3. Oh no! I was playing fast and loose because I can't pull it back, so can't get the Catastrophe back. That is a shame. Alright, and so we will move one more just so we don't have to deal with the Organist anymore. Although, actually, him being honest is not the worst thing. So, maybe we just stay there? No, we'll move. It's fine. Okay. So this is where we're at. The Organist hunts. Here. Wasted that Resourceful. I should have waited until I had the chance to pull it back, but alright. we will draw a card. Inquiring Mind. Nice. Get a resource. Inquiring Mind. Commit that. We just need one more intellect icon. We heal one of the D1, or the horror impeder. Okay. Wait. Oh, we have the 2 resources there because we want to play. Okay. Psychosis. Take 1 more horror. Take 1 direct damage. We're not happy with that. All right. We are at 1 of 5 doom. And we'll get Swift Bayaki. Okay, when he would move, this is the one that will just move. So he gets you. I'm just going to put it here, on top of everything else. And, oh, Silas, Frozen in Fear. That is horrid. Okay. That is horrid. Okay, let's see. Nothing I can do about the Swift Bayaki, is there? Min can't evade it. Silas is frozen in fear. So what can he do? He could exhaust the brand on it, which would of course kill Min if he misses. Doesn't seem wise. He could engage it. That seems better. It does seem better. Yeah. Okay. So Silas will just move and engage Swift Bayaki. So that goes into his threat area. Still have the Frozen in Fear. That's all we've got. Okay, Min will spend 2 resources to play her Ancient Stone with 8 charges on it. This is the one that heals horror. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. And then she will spend 2 actions to remove Psychosis. Oh, but before we do that, Silas needs to test Frozen in Fear. Min cannot commit anything to this. He's at 3v3. He does have Swift Bayaki on, so he can commit Not Without a Fight for 2 icons to get him to 5, and Grizzly Totem makes him at 6v3. Yes. -1. Okay, so Frozen Fear is gone. Worked out well enough. Everything's done. Wait, Yeah, if only I could discard the Swift Bayaki. Okay, so at the end of his turn, he would have healed this horror from Peter. So the Swift Bayaki hits him for a horror, which becomes 2 horror. Although, yeah, and then he takes another damage. And then the Organist will move, and engage him. Exciting times. And that is that. Okay, Min will draw a card. She gets a Eureka. She'll spend a charge to heal a horror from herself. Does she get a resource? I don't think there's anything she needs a resource. She now has the icons to commit to. She can't use the Inquiring Mind on the Man in the Pallid Mask, though, so she doesn't quite have what we need. And then Silas will draw a card. Lucky. Why did I burn that resourceful? Alright. Did we want to put a doom on the agenda? We can spend 2 clues. We'll put this to 2 doom, which is about to become 3 doom. Okay, so then the end of the round, or mythos space, 3 doom, and draw a card. We get Deadly Fate. It has 3 willpower. If you fail, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Oh, wow, gross. Okay, can we do? We can do a Guts, an Unexpected Courage, and a Eureka. Okay, cool. We can do this. So we are at 5B3. Commit Guts, Unexpected Courage, and Eureka, which gets her to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have to add her extra icon. That's 11, so we can clear. We're going to 6 icons to do the King in Yellow. So we're at 11 B3. This is the kind of test that invites a tentacle. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. Goodbye, all you wonderful skill cards. Alright. And so we have to resolve that, right? Which is discard cards on top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. You must either draw that enemy or the enemy attacks you from this card pile. Okay, so we're discarding. We have Stealthy Bayaki. Alright, so we have Stealthy Bayaki. Fun times. Okay, and then we could have it just attack her. She would take 2 damage and 2 horror. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good. But I don't know if Silas can really handle all of this. Could she handle 2 damage and a horror? I think she can. We're just going to have it attack her. It's from the discard pile, right? Yeah. Alright, so she takes 2 horror and 2 damage. So 2 more damage and she would be done, which, yeah, she can, it's fine. And we get twisted to his will. There's no doom in play. Doom in play if you discard 2 cards from the arena. I mean, Silas totally doesn't care, I don't think. So he is going at, so I guess this Grizzly Totem. He's at 3v, what, 3? Alright. Yeah, we'll just go 3v. Actually, yeah, we can just lucky our way out of this, actually. We're going to commit Nautical Prowess to this, though. Which makes this 5v3, but we're not leaving that committed. Okay, so that's -3. We can't lucky our way out. If we fail, discard 2 cards at random from our hand. Oh, we can lucky our way out. Okay, so we'll take the Nautical Prowess back to our hand. What's the timing of this? Yes. Okay, we will draw a card from that, which is quick thinking. Nice. And then we will spend 2 resources to play 2 luckies, which makes us past that, and we don't discard 2 cards at random from our hand. Because I just didn't want to get rid of the Nautical Prowess, basically, is what that was about. Okay, so I wish I had known I was going to have the quick thinking, though. Because... Let's see, we can end this turn. Do we want to? Yeah, we do. Can Min beat the man in the Paladin Mask test, though? It would be hard. She's going at 6v6 and she can't commit cards to this. Yeah, so I think she's just going to draw cards this turn so that she can find something to commit. Because 6v6 is no good. Although, she could beat it if Silas commits the Nautical Prowess. That actually makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, Min will go ahead and she will investigate the man in the Paladin Mask. Silas will commit the Nautical Prowess to give her 2 intellect. That gets her to 6 to 4. We haven't used her Grizzly Totem yet. But anyway, so we're at, she's at 4. She's at 6, 7, 8 from the Nautical Prowess. And if we get a negative, it'll go up 2 more. So we're 2 up. -1. Okay, well, since the negative modifier was revealed, and we don't have to double the icons, we can draw a card for Silas. So we will get Lost Soul. We're going to take 2 damage. We're testing willpower versus intellect. So we're up by 1. Okay, we're up by 1. Zero. Okay, so we passed. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, and we defeated the man in the Paladin Mask for the 2nd time. So, cool. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else we can really do this turn. I guess we will just Pathfinder. Up here, just to get away from this messiness. And yeah, we'll just skip the rest of the return. Actually, there's nothing to do. So as long as Silas can beat all this, we're fine. So Silas will evade the Organist. He's at 6v3. -1. Organist is evaded. He will hit the Swift Bioki using a stunning blow, and will commit a quick thinking. So that gets us at a 6, 7, 8. We'll use the Grizzly Totem to go 9. B2. Oh, that's even. If we got a -4, there's 8 is fine. -4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We still succeed by 2, so we get the extra action. And quick thinking. Gets 2 damage. We will go at 6v2. Zero. It's dead. We have 1 more action left. And then we need it. We'll move here. We'll test track shoes. Up by 3. Okay. And we'll move here. Then we'll spend our 2 clues. Honestly, we could. I mean, how many cards are here to try and get the victory point? Maybe we don't spend the 2 clues, but no, we'll spend them. Who needs victory points? We'll put a Doom on here. Okay, and then Min will draw an upkeep. Class for the Black Onyx. Organist readies. Silas will draw a Steadfast and a resource. And then the final agenda advances, and we have more Conviction and Doubt, so we get Advanced Act 2B. We did not enter a secret meeting, so we go to R1. So we got R1. And for victory points here, let me see where these enemies are, the victory point enemies. Alright, well, today I learned that the return version of this has less victory points available. So I think it's like they nerfed the victory points in Return to Carcosa, because the replacement set doesn't have the victory point enemies. So that's interesting. All right, so I will be happy then. I'm glad I didn't sit around trying to get those two victory points. But anyway, we did get this one and this one and this one and this one. So 4 victory points, not too bad. We can probably pick up a Will to Survive for Silas. So, and I don't know what Min is. I guess we're going to start upgrading her totems. I haven't really been making use of them, although I would have if it hadn't gotten discarded, so at random. But anyway, again, they're cruising along here, doing a great job. Very happy with them. So they don't seem to need too much XP. They're just cruising along, committing skills, and doing well. I was really happy with how set up Min was fairly early on. So yeah, I couldn't be more pleased with how they're doing. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time on Winging It.